Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy, and welcome back to Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. I have had an odd day dealing with a lot of emotions today. It's Friday. Usually I will record Coffee Talk and then Marble Snap tomorrow morning. However, because my dad's washer went out, I'm going to have to record both tonight. So we're going to start with Coffee Talk. You'll see probably Marble Snap first, but I wanted to get Coffee Talk because I need to chill out a little bit, get into a different world because today's just been not great. So we're going to get into this and get into this story and maybe get away for a little bit into a different world. So let's continue, shall we? I'm also bulking and I like it, but I'm also like, oh, I feel so fat. Oh, I just, Alright. Global labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Hippo spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Let's start the day. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. I love the music. Like a night for old friendships. Okay? And new acquaintances. Is anyone there? Hello, you gave me a start. You're a Necomini, right? You're going to transform any second now. Maybe not. There's an old friend. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, new customer. Miss Lou, I don't think this is a coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it appears not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not sure. This is the first time seeing this little one. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Alright, no cuddles. Cats. It's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though. Make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. The last time we saw you was a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly? Mostly work as usual. Well, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomo to Chill. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. It certainly looked like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milk and soothing. But just a bit of warm spice. With the pillow soup. Something that will help me sleep. I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. Sounds interesting. I'll try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spices, please. Alright, so hibiscus. Milk. And a warm spice would be... warm it up. Honey would not. Something would warm it up. Lemon wouldn't. Peppermint wouldn't. How about ginger? Brew that. See, that's what you want. Milk, ginger, hibiscus. Ooh, I'm going to do me some latte art. I need this. So that's like it's going down, yeah. So. It's very soothing. Very soothing. Well, this isn't turning out the way I would have hoped. We're making something here. Making something going on here. Let's reset. Alright. Try this. Okay, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's very stress relieving. Look at that. Oh, you can see it on there now. That's cool. Sir. Try that. It's a masterpiece. Okay, did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later? They will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lou. This is nice, even if it's a bit different from what I had in mind. Thanks, Jeremy. Of course. Right, so the wedding preparations. Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Yes, absolutely. Everything that we've been through. I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person. The long ears and all. So none of those pesky cold feet. Sounds like good news. No cold feet, no cold anything. In fact, the stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out my pores. Doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, it's just such a big thing, you know. I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. Look at all these weddings of tumult to chill. They all do this special over-the-top stuff. Don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? Does. That's another issue. Parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding. I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. You still feel good about that? So to kind of give you a little bit of backstory here, I guess, I better make sure. Lua and Bailey's were kind of like the couple that were at odds in the first one. The succubus, that is Lua, and Bailey's the elf, their species don't get along. So there was this big whole thing about it. They finally said, no, we're going to do it anyways. It was a great, like, loving, touching moment. But Bailey's family kind of disowned him for doing that. The succubi are okay with it. At least it seems that way right now. But that was the issue. So no, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I'm concerned by dropping all his savings on his stuff and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Trying to make sure everyone's happy. Trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. Well, I guess that's unavoidable, right? But there he is. Oh, hello, Neil. So, Neil was the, without spoiling it all of part one, all of the first couple talk. Neil is an alien. He's got a lot more to him than that, but he's an alien. This might not be Neil, though. Is this space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe. I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. He didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, the last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. He looks rather more human. See, this is all very mysterious. Also, Neil used to do this too. The whole. Did you hear them come in? Didn't. But then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Beg your pardon. This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicated this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. Sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is simple. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. Also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. And your people are very different in that respect. And we are. Although we want things too. It appears the Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is it understanding ourselves, for that matter. Excuse me, guys. Well, add some spice to the life, I guess. Sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you can write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Her name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450 and a half per gallon. This is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you want a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similar to the purple earthling has been doing. Purple earthling? That's certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four appendages earthling? You mean my horns and ears? Yeah, Miss Amanda. We usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua? Lua? Lua. Yes. It's a very pleasant sound. Oh, well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have any idea what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink to Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Jeremy. It's quite alright. We're born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks. To bipeds with females denomination. I can't talk. Research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't the kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means. Blue and gingery sounds good to us. Alright, so blue and ginger. This. Double ginger. Blue pea, ginger. Very bitter, very warm. Blue lightning. Boy, have fun with that. Blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. I heard that we might struggle to experience the taste. We can certainly feel the kick of this. The reputation was well deserved, Jeremy. What kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. We should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer. Won't have any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? I heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den. This is an alien den. You should consider your friend your cafe to Cafe Close Encounters. I think that sounds like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. You mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We're on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps. It's a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. We should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Jeremy has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. The hive mind? That's pretty amazing. Does that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, this felt a little bit lonely. connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here. And that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have to weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I've been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? Probably picture me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel true to who I am. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Oh boy. Amanda. Yes? You should know that I have been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that it is the name of the feeling we have when we think about it. That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring what? Oh. This is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. Are we saying we appreciate you being only 3 milliseconds late? It's good to see you haven't changed. You have. And yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. We should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Jeremy tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in these terms yourself somewhere. I did, yes. That was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda's right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I'll explore all these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I'd like to have some tolerance as before. I don't have the same tolerance. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. Maybe with a bit of freshness to it? Something new, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I'd love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue. They have things. Some blue. Blue cinnamon honey. Cinnamon honey blue pea. Okay. It has one of my new ingredients in it. Oh, let me try it. Ah, this is new, but a bit different from what I expected. Still, it's fun. Sorry, I'll try something else next time. Looking forward what? They're not giving me anything. Like, look at this. They're not really giving me any kind of thing on the brew pad this time. Like, these are things I've looked up. Like, whatever. As with the mission, yes, the mission has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? The step you need to take before coupling up. Meet somewhere, you talk, get to know the person. Not having a high connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, but to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without having a connection, when you meet someone, without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in a way I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new about earthly species, that too, certainly, but mostly about myself. It's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with a person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. You need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your date should have gone well enough. Thank you, very kind. I misunderstood. I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem? Well, the thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around. People aren't very trusting, like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. Sounds like you've tried. Yes, I've tried several times. Even stood in a plaza for a few hours with a date me, play card around my neck. That's what I need to do. Just date me. That's not an optimal strategy, yes. I've realized that since. People mostly seem a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you can try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort. Didn't know you had found a job, Silver. Oh, yes, I did, a few months ago. Decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Germany has competition? No, I would never do that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I've tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too, but the amount of dates I've gotten since the download is... based on the surrounding parameters, we'll guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh, you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little what? Alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms. I feel it feels impossible to connect to them. It's much more successful at it when I first tried months ago. But now it's a little like how my connection to Highmine has been recently. I'm part of it to an extent. I feel like I can just reach out to it. I'll find understand it, but then I do reach out and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. Just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. They'll have partners. You're very kind. I'll find some sort of way eventually. Pretty important that I do. And an existential issue for... It's an existential issue for some people. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You're not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind. You found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but we are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes, and there's no harm in trying, right? Well, I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. Oh my god, sorry. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What is... We have to go now. But... What happened? God. I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Jeremy Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. That was alright. Yes, that was rather sudden departure. Hope they're going to be alright. Oh! Evening, Mr. Agent. Do you know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But just tonight, he's come up for a late-night coffee. Sadly, no. We're for official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, miss. Miss Lua and Jeremy. Know why here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? Educated guess? I swear I filed my tax return a month ago. I didn't buy it at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You too. Do you take me for a fool? Who would never? Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings in this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. We don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know our rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and Jeremy alone. My investigation. Investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Regent. Trust me. Oh, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing, not yet at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't all. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You're only wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. Good night to you. Intrigue, huh? MIB's on the chase. Oh, that was impressive. Maybe on the quieter side. I'm still suck at this. Glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people. I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. Wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now, which he was in the previous game. Back when Silver was called Neil, it looked like Amanda. Horns are red. It doesn't make me like him anymore. I'm very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? It's like an important ID card. Shame if someone else to lose it. Well, Agent has this on him. Had this on him, and no, he doesn't anymore. Naughty Jeremy, didn't think you had it in you. It certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative will find good use for it. Sentiment exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiance now. Which will be all 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. Sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. A seemingly important ID card. Okay, still have this fidget spinner. Tomorrow's another day. So I have stuff to get. So that's a new thing. It seems like I'm wanting the story, but it looks like it has a little bit more gameplay with giving people stuff and all that kind of stuff. But interesting. Pink spice, smooth but spicy drought, warm and refreshing at the same time. So alright, we're going to end the video there. Interesting. I feel like I'm playing this game all wrong, but it's not giving me a hint on drinks, nothing. But I'm going to go back and play it like properly just to myself. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to be working on Snap next, so I'll get Snap first tomorrow morning, and then Pop and Talk. So, and then we'll try to hit some WWE again Sunday. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and see you next time.